Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars 75447, the Razor Crest. This is from the new Mandalorian film that's coming out this May 22nd, I think, in cinemas, so pretty soon. I'm probably going to go see that. Anyway, it's rated 10 plus, got 930 pieces. It's very overpriced though, it's in the range of 130, 150, I don't quite remember. I got it on offer though, so yeah, go check this out on the LEGO website. I'm going to build this now and continue with the in-depth of the review. So here is the instruction booklet. As you can see, it's got the kind of quite a bland cover. I really wish LEGO would go back to the old stuff they used to do, when they had these kind of instruction booklets. They look really nice. I really want LEGO to go back to them because I mean it does make a difference. Also guys, by the way, I did sell off the figures, so I do not have the figures. However, it does come with 4 figures, as you can see. It comes with the Mandalorian, Grogu, Zeb Aurelius, Colonel Ward, and an Imperial Remnant Stormtrooper. The only one of these figures I really would have wanted is Zeb, but it's fine. I could get that at any point I wish. But I've already got Mandalorian, and I've already got Grogu, and I've got plenty of Stormtroopers, apart from that Pauldron and the Stormtrooper, which, you know, it's a shame I don't have that anymore. But anyway, let's go on to the build. So here is the build. Now this is much better than I expected it to be. Let's take a look at a few of the details. First of all, here it is from the front. One thing I would mention is that this is a little bit bulkier than it has been on previous models, and probably bulkier than it should be, but you know, at this scale, that's the only piece I really could have used. The engines, alright. Again, as I would say, the engines have improved a lot since the last one. You can see on top, there's lots of extra details and stuff. And they've got the shaping very nice back here. Anyway, let me show you a few of the details. So, starting up front over here, we have these little cannons here, which, if you pull down like that, let you see, let me just get the light in there, into the engines like that. And the same is true for the other side as well, just the exact same thing. Now over here with the cockpit, you can lift this off like that. It's not the sturdiest thing, but it does work. You just place it like that. Like, it's not going to come up, well, it does come up if you do that, but if you're just, you know, it's sturdy enough, that's what I'm going to say. I do wish it had been a little bit more sturdy, but then again, it might have been sacrificing other elements of the build. This is a really good design on top. I do like this. I love the yellow stripes and stuff that they have added. I would say it had way too many stickers for this kind of set. Although the stickers have fixed the colouring problem with the stickers, so now they blend in much nicer with the actual colour of the light bluish grey. But they've got, you know, just way too many stickers for this kind of set. The engines, they've done a really good job on these engines. I love this design so much. It looks so much better than on the previous version of the engines. Anyway, to get to the inside, it's, you know, not the best inside, but here you just lift down all these things. You can, you know, take that back one down. You basically, you've got full access to the interior like that. However, the interior, it's really just, I'd say mainly for storage or something, because it's puny. There's nothing there. There's just nothing you can do. I mean, let me see if I can place a minifigure in there. As you can see, I've just placed the Mandalorian in there. Literally, that's pretty much all you're going to get in there. It's just, there's no detailing whatsoever on the interior, which is just the thing I think this set, it's just, that's what makes this set not exactly worth that price. I think if they'd actually done a proper interior, then it would have been very nice, but unfortunately they just haven't. Also, you have stud shooters here. I've not put any studs in them because I just don't like to load my stud shooters, because sometimes when I pick them up they can just go off. Anyway, I'm gonna do some comparisons now. So here it is next to the Mandalorian's N1 Starfighter. If you're wondering where the Mandalorian is, he's actually still inside there because that's the one that I put in there. But I cannot be bothered to take him out. So I'm very surprised by this because the Mandalorian M1 Starfighter is a fraction of the price, and yet it's got more, like, not volume, it's got more size and shelf command, I'd say, almost, than this. This was a few years ago. I don't remember how many years ago, someone correct me on it. But this, I'm just, kind of astounded at how LEGO is selling this for so much. Oh, I just set that Star Shooter off. So much more than this. This set is definitely worth the price. It's like £50 or something. This set, 100% worth it. This set, not so much. Let's get something else to compare it to. Now here it is, next to the Imperial Scythe, the Inquisitor ship, I guess. And I'm just so surprised, because I thought this was relatively small for its price, but this is so much larger than this. I mean, any way you look, really. I guess the engines on this kind of make up for it, but I mean, even this, it's like, you can't even lay it out properly because it's that big. I mean, the interior on this one as well, it's almost like doing a review of this one, but the interior on this is so extensive compared to this, which is just that. I mean, a few years apart, these sets, but I mean, LEGO, you really need to up your game, because this is not good. The fact that you're downsizing so much. I've got to say though, one of the other details that I do like on this set are the landing gear. I wish they'd been retractable, but LEGO doesn't have to think about that the whole time. And then finally, let's take a look at switchability. Also, this is much heavier than I thought it would be, which is sometimes a good sign, because it's got volume, it's got pieces, it's got lots of pieces. It's got more pieces than that MTT, and it's slightly smaller, but that's why it's heavier. It feels physically heavy in your hands, but it's got good swooshability. And I like the fact that it's small sometimes, because I've not got a lot of shelf space, and it's just a nice little thing to have in your shelves. Anyway, let's get into the end section of the video. So, time for some final thoughts. Do I still think that the set is worth it? My honest answer is, if you really love The Mandalorian, and you're, I guess it's aimed at younger ages, so if you love The Mandalorian and you're young, I guess you could also be old and enjoy it just as much. But if you like playing with stuff, I'd say it's a good set. If you want it for display, it's also pretty good, because if you're like me and you're running out of space, there's not a lot of room, so you just want to have something that's small, that's really nice. It's very nice for that, because I think the colours juxtaposing the yellow and the grey looks really nice on this Mandalorian. I reckon it's like a new ship. It's a new Razor Crest in the film, because obviously I don't think they would have got the old one exactly up to this standard, because that blew up. But this, it's good. I'd say the price puts you off it a bit, but if you can get it for a discount, or if you wait a little bit, if you wait until maybe Christmas, there might be a discount on it. But there's also other sets that are much worse than this. So the, I guess the MTT, I'd have to say, that's more expensive and less pieces. I'd say this is more worth it than the MTT, especially if you're like me, you're a Mandalorian fan, and if you don't have the other Razor Crest, get this one. If you do, I'm not sure if you're gonna like it as much, because the old one was really good, and this is it's a big downsize from that, but it looks very nice. I mean, they have really downsized the interior as well. So if you're an interior person, you like that. Well, yeah. Also with the figures, I'd say the figures are what make up the price on this, what makes it really expensive. So if you want that Zeb, I'd say get it, because unfortunately I sold the Zeb, but because I've got to keep the channel going. But if you want the Zeb, get this set, because that's what this set is really for. Also, I do love the box art they're going back for. It's nice. I wish there was I wish they had like a few more planets or something in the background, but you can't ask for everything. I mean, it's getting closer to what they used to be, and I do love this design of the blue thing here and the kind of painted Mandalorian there. Anyway, let me know what you think of the set in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.